Hello everyone, happy Friday. How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are all good. Hi Ems. Hi Sue. Hi Mona. Hi Ashley. You're at work but here. No audio for me in the office. No worries, honey. Much love, Ash. She might see the air. Hi Mona. Hi Ruthie. Hi Nina. Hi Deb. Hi everyone coming in. So I'm going to attempt like a dead skin look, which will contain some greys and a bit of purple. Hi Lisa. So I've been kind of practicing, but we're going for this cat. I don't know if you can see it. It might. I don't think you can see it. I think it's too bright. Let me just try and turn my brightness down. While everyone's coming in, let me just play with this brightness a little bit. It's quite bright in the middle. We'll take it down to that. Oh, I just messed that right up. There we go. I just like playing sometimes. Ew. Oh, that was about right colour then. I think that's verging on the right colour. I'm just playing with the white balance. Just bear with me. That looks good. I think that looks pretty much the right colour. Hi Lulu. How are you? Hi Ems. I think I've said Ems, haven't I? Hi Tammy. Good eye. So it is my first live stream of October, so who better to start it off than the lovely Jasmine Beckett Griffiths. So I don't know if you can see this, but I have been playing with like a dead skin kind of look, so it's like a grey purpley kind of skin, because we don't want bright alive skin, do we? It's October, come on. Let me just take the daft zapping focus off. So welcome everyone. If you do hear my daughter coughing in the background, she's got a terrible cough. So she is cough. Got my new chrome boots on, no more problems. Nice ambient. Hi Sudie. I'm not too sure who I've said hi to. There's loads of people. So yes, we're going to do a dead skin. Where has she gone? Oh, how's my wire fell down there? Get back up there, you naughty wire. So this is one from last fall. This was the Furries in Fall colour-a-thon that we did with Shannon and everyone last fall. Was it fall? It was around fall maybe, but that's the one I did then. So I'm just finding the page I'm doing. There we are. So I'm doing this page. So hopefully I'm going to pull this off. If not, oh well. So I'm using polychromos. I just want my white as well, just for a little bit of highlight. Now I'm going to do it. Hi Jane. Pumpkin. I'm going to do it very traditional. I'm going to try and do what the same as what Jasmine actually does herself. I'm just going to sort this light out, so it just doesn't look bright enough to me. It's driving me crazy. Just bear with me. I'm sure my light is on the brightest. Oh, maybe it's not. Is that brighter? It's a bit brighter there. Hi Joyce! Hello! How are you? I've not seen you for ages. I'm loving all the pumpkin ghost chats. This is so cool. I feel very excited. I need to stop being so excited, don't I? So I'm just going to zoom in to her face, so you can see what I am doing. So I don't think I'll need the white, but I'm just going to have it anyway. get a bit nice and clear on her face. Oh, do you? Well, I have a badge as well. Where's my badge? I always have it on my computer because we went to a workshop with Colouring Heaven and actually met Jasmine Beckett Griffith. She's an amazing, amazing lady. And I think she has like a thing where you can pay monthly and you can get badges as well. So I've got this one. So I just thought, how fitting to do the same image. Hi, Jamie. How are you all? Welcome, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I know I have been hit and miss with my live streams this last week and I do apologise. But my daughter's been quite poorly with a very horrible cold. So I couldn't come on Tuesday morning. But I'm now here, bright and beaming. So what I'm going to do, I'm thinking, do I want to start off with the dark first? I'm going to go dark first. You're lurking and colouring. No worries, Lulu. Lurk away, honey. Lurk away. So I'm going to start with my darks first. So I'm going to be using, if it'll get it, it's hard with polychromos because it's like a shiny. There we go. Is it warm grey? I always get these muggled up. 5. I think it is. The V first. Was that 6? I don't know. I normally have a thing with this on. Where's my colour chart? Let me double check. I don't want to tell you the wrong grey. Because I put in my colour chart, put my brackets on. So it's called grey 6, so it's the darkest one. Maybe I don't want to be that dark. Let me just see if I can find, it's meant to be warm grey. 4, 6, maybe I want to go warm grey 5. Let me just get warm grey 5. Yeah, I'm going to go warm grey 5 because I think warm grey 6 might be slightly too dark. Oh, thanks, Nina. I'm trying to get into the Halloween, you know, spirit of shiny purpley Halloweeniness. So to make this combination for the skin, I am hoping and praying it works. So I'll be using Ivory. So if anyone wants to do this along with me, Ivory, warm grey 1, warm grey 3. I don't know if it's picking it up. Warm grey 5, and Delft blue, which is a bluey purpley colour. And we are going to start off with the darkest one. Hi Nana, happy Friday! How are you all doing? Yeah, they're my favourite. They're my very first ones. Well, my W.H. Smith ones were my first ones, if I'm being totally honest. Hi. So I'm just going to come in with warm grey 5. I'm going to try and keep up with chat, but if I fall out of chat, please do let me know. So, as typical Jasmine style, she always goes across the nose like that. So this is what we're going to do. And it's always quite a distinctive kind of straight line as well, like Delft blue or stealth blue. It's Delft blue with a D. The hard, I wish I could like come up here and get it to focus in. Delft blue. So yes, we're gonna recreate this, but I'm gonna do a different tone. I'm gonna actually build it up with more tones than that. I've just been freaking out because I bought tickets to a show, and then I couldn't remember what day I bought the show tickets to go and watch Grease, and I was like, ah, what date did I book? Because now I can't remember. So I rang my mum and went, Mum, what date did I book them tickets for Grease in Liverpool? And she's like, I don't know, I forgot. So I've just been having a bit of a flapper moment, like, oh, what the heck? Hi, Marilyn. Working and lurking. You've done this image, Nana. You've done some beautiful images. Absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to do here, where Jasmine's brightened her eyes up, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm just mean. I'm going to purple her eyes up. So I'm doing very light layers here. And we're coming in here. And then it always comes down kind of here. These little bands of light that she does in her pictures. No worries, Ambient. You are, though. You're an amazing colourist, Nana. So we come in kind of under her eyelids here. Gonna be layering it up, so don't be too worried about how many layers I'm gonna be doing. Probably gonna be quite a few. But I just love Jasmine's pages. So I'll be doing different ones from different artists throughout. But don't forget, we've got the Harry Potter-a-thon coming up. I'm so excited for the Harry Potter-a-thon. So excited. That is on the 15th to the 17th of July. If you haven't already seen it all over Instagram already, it is on my Instagram and it's on my stories on Facebook as well. The lovely Emily illustrator has organised this colouring event, and I cannot wait because Harry Potter is just, I think it's everyone's all-time favourite, really, isn't it? Don't know what it is about the Jasmine Beckett Griffith books, but I always seem to rip the paper. Guess I'm a scribbler. Oh no. So that one is coming on very, very soon. And then obviously I have got the Halloween Festival of Colouring Frights. That's also in my community tab. They're both in my community tab. I'm just working on the schedule. I've got it all wrote out. I'm just jigging things around, and then I'm adding it to the spreadsheet, and I'll be giving it to all the streamers involved. I do have 4 artists involved in the colourathon that's colouring their own pages, so I'll be linking their Etsy shops as well. Not too sure what everyone is colouring yet, but we've got some exciting colourathons coming on. So we've got an exciting month of October for you all, which is amazing. I just love these colourathons and everyone coming together, and I couldn't have Halloween without Halloween colourathon. Sorry, but it just was not happening. So there's going to be a little bit of shadow just here and just into a hairline up here, because I'll be adding the purple in on the very last one. And this first layer, I'm literally holding my pencil right towards the end, and I'm just putting a nice light layer over. Shell, what's the vid for the movie night? What do you mean, Joyce? For the movie night? So I am purely hoping that this comes out how I want it to. That's warm grey 5. It is warm grey 5, yes. Warm grey 5. They're all warm greys what I'm using. Warm grey 1, 3 and 5. And then a little bit of ivory if I need it. My Prismacolor looks totally different. Warm grey 70%. I have just been doing it with some Prismas. These are what I had out for the Prismas, but what did I have out for the Prismas? 20% French cream and then 70% French grey. So 20% French, 70% French, and then cream I was going for, and I was just going to pick out the darker one, but I didn't like the combination. They're amazing, aren't they? Love the colour-a-thons, they're so good. So next up we have Warm Grey 3. I'm just checking actually. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of a shadow under her lips here, because you go quite dead skin, as I would say, around the mouth, and under the nose would be kind of bluey. So I'm going to do the light coming down, like down from this angle, so it's looking down her face. I have Colourful Country Life's conversion chart. Oh, nice one! It is a really good chart, that one. What Karen's done. So I'm just going to bring this, still using Warm Grey 5 here for a second. I'm trying to keep going with chat so I don't I want a coffee and a bit of coconut cake to wake you up, Tammy, on its way. Blanket Lows, I've been here lurking. It's still early here and brain is slow. No, oh, I'm in top chat. Bear with me a second. This is why everyone's things are coming through strange. There we go. I think I'm the right way up now. You never think, oh, this is the time, Joyce, to get it out. Woohoo! I'll just come in under here. I'm just hoping this skin pulls off, and then I can see everyone doing this dead skin all over Facebook and Instagram. Next up is Warm Grey 3, and I'm just going to, again, a very nice light layer coming towards the centre of her forehead. So obviously I'm winging this. I am winging it. I've not done this, so you're all doing it with me. I just need a bit of Warm Grey 5 here. It's just a bit of a harsh line I don't like for that blend. So very light with this first layer. We're just mapping out. We're doing the ugly stage. Hi Kat, how are you? Kat, I'm doing one of your fibs. Only I'm not using your favourite pencils, but I'm doing one of your favourite pages. So again, just working towards that centre. And where our highlights are going to be. So the top of her nose, I'm going to put some darker kind of round this part of her nose here. I'm going to emphasise a little bit of movement in her face, so I'm just going to build up round the nose there. Hi Pamela, how are you? You got your peoples confused. Was the postman didn't stream last night because of movie night? We watched Venom. Ah, I go watching the new Venom tomorrow night. Hopefully, my husband's working till 6:30, and I'm like, come on, let's go watch it. And Akian really loves Venom. Really, really loves Venom. So I'm just gonna put another bit of layer in here just to emphasise the bridge of her nose a little bit more. And then I'm going to come up with this one. So how many Halloween pages has everybody already done? And then coming in with warm grey one. I just want to sharpen this. It's just not, I like it being sharp and I'm working on the sides of the pencil. I've been colouring the same page for 2 weeks now and not as into it as I was. I may move on to and come back to it. Yeah. I have not picked up a pencil in 2 weeks. I feel such a traitor. Oh, right. Cat M's. You're both in that thing where you've got a lot going on. Kat's got a lot of studying going on. You've had a lot going on. Sometimes having a break is healthy. That's what I did the other week, because sometimes you can't be creative. You can't be creative if your mind is not being creative. So you're allowed to have that time to yourself. Okay, that's me telling you all off. Don't worry. Ems, leave it and come back to it. And Kat, you're entitled to 2 weeks of break. Oh, don't be hard on yourselves, honestly. No one's gonna judge. No one's gonna judge. Look at me. I didn't colour for nearly 4 weeks. Okay, and then I'm gonna come in with the purple. I want it to go underneath as well. So the Delft blue. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna come in the eye sockets here. I'm going to also add a kind of a bit of a green tinge to it as well. Oh, we all need putting in a bag and shaking up. So with this Delft blue, I'm not pressing on too hard here. I'm thinking I may add just a tiny amount of green, because sometimes you can have kind of like a greeny tinge to your skin when it looks deaded. Well, I'm back at college as well, Kat, so I know you're feeling it at the minute. I've got 6 months back in college to get me through my last 3 exams. So I really, really appreciate everything they're doing for me. So I've really got to step up my game and put my college first. So honestly, don't worry about it. I know, just wish my lectures would lay off a bit. I work hard, but even feel some of them are a bit overzealous. Pinching this skin combo effect for my vampires, ghostly creatures. Pinch away, that's what I'm doing this for. I'm going to be layering it up more and more and more anyway, so don't worry. It's not quite done. yet, but pinch away. So kind of coming from her head here, just over where I've done that grey, I'm just going to put a cast of that Delft blue just on her forehead coming forward. Hi Sarah, how are you? I'm going to be so excited this month. But I so wish it could be October every month. Because I just love Halloween as much as I love Christmas. I do have some good news as well to share with people later on. So yeah, I'd have to match this combo up to other colours, but I'll definitely try and do it up. Hi Chams, how are you? So just adding a bit of that in. Oh, she's looking very thingy at the minute. I'm feeling so much better. I'm week 2 on my injections. If I didn't, it's still here when I showed everyone. Week 2 on my injections. I'm not feeling half as tired as I was. I'm not falling to sleep like I was. It's been so amazing so far, and I've not had any bad side effects, touch wood, from it, so that's good. So going back in with the wrong, no I'm not, warm grey 5. I'm just layering up now. I'm going under here, and we'll keep adding that purple to it as well. But I kind of just want that purple undertone there as we build up these colours. If I miss anyone, please make sure you got it in caps, just so I can see it. And if I do miss your comment, you can write it again if you want to. So just lightly layering up now, so we get a nice skin effect. And I've gone for that warm grey because your skin all still has kind of a warmness to it, even though obviously there's no blood flow in dead skin. You still have a bit of a warmness to the skin, but with a cool tone as well. So I think that's why the warm grey works well with the Delft blue, because the Delft blue gives us that cool we want, and the warm greys gives us that grey into the skin that we want, but still with a warm tone. And then we'll use the ivory to bring it all together. I know, Kat, I'm so excited, and I'm getting like virtually like a 1-to-1, which is really, really good, and just gets me through these last exams. I feel like I've not wasted nearly 3 years of my life because I was worried, thinking, oh gosh, I'm not going to get through my accountancy exams, and honestly, them exams have made me ill, the ones I've done previous that I've passed. So I've put a lot of work into it, and to just not get through these last exams and walk away from it, I just wasn't an option for me. So again, just keeping my pressure light. I'm not pressing on too much. I wonder if you want darker. Sorry, I need catch chat. Mary, hi, honey. Yeah, I was just so pleased dog hadn't been abandoned. I do hope the situation makes sure the owners get a microchip technical legal requirement in the UK. Oh, what's happened? Hi, Tonya. Having issues finding my pop-out in chat. Oh, no. I can't even help you because I've not got my laptop with me. It's downstairs. Mine's a Chromebook, I think. Every time it comes to this time of year, all it reminds me of is Mary was saying that when we did the colour-a-thon and it was fairies in fall colour-a-thon. Still remember it to this day like it's fresh as a daisy. So coming back across here, I'm going to really just deepen up the bridge, or what would be the bridge of a nose here. I know we've got the band that's very noticeable for Jasmine Beckett Griffith's work. Whoa, chat is really flying. I can't keep up. Skin's already looking flawless. Oh, thank you. Hi, Ezra. How are you? Happy Friday to everyone. I'm just deepening up this layer here. I've already pressed on just a little bit too much there. I'm just going to go in an opposite direction. And no matter how many layers it takes, it doesn't matter. I remember Mary saying it every time someone entered the chat. I don't even know if I still have that. I bet I still have that somewhere, you know. Oh, I bet I don't actually, because I don't think I have the same phone. Let me check. I wonder how far back Instagram goes. Let me see if we can recreate something from a couple of years ago. Where's my messenger gone? Because I'm sure Mary sent it me on Messenger. I'm sure of it. Oh, it could be miles away though. Let me see if I can get when it was. It might take me ages to get through the conversation actually. But wouldn't it be epic if I could find it? Gonna try. Oh no! It must have been on Instagram and I bet it won't show it me anymore. We'll just have to get it to come on and say it on Tonya's or something. Makes you realise how much you chat to people when you look back through chats. Come on. I'm still here. 1 minute. I'm still here. Shelly's face looks cool already. Oh, hi Barbara, how are you? I'm missing people coming in. Bear with me, November. What to November? Let me just mute chat because I think I might have it. 1 minute. Let me just mute chat. I still have it. Are you ready? Wait a minute.
Welcome to the Fairies in Fall Colorathon.
Woohoo! I've still got it.
Welcome to the Fairies in Fall Colorathon.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm loving it like that. Oh, dear me. That was cool. If it's on a Facebook message, you can click name at top and search. I can't believe I found it. I can't believe it's still there. I think by the end of that colourathon, I think we had everyone like... Every time someone came in, it was like fairies in fall colourathon. Love it. It is so funny. Honestly, I think I want Mary's voice out. By the end of that colourathon, I think everyone was fed up. Like, Michelle can stop playing it now. And I'm like, no. So, moving on to Warm Grey 3. And I'm using the white of the page, obviously, for our highlights. Sounds like a colourathon. Berries and fall colourathon. I still have the thingy somewhere. The little thing I made. Because I keep it because it was my first ever colourathon I did. And when I met Mary and Tonya, so I'll always remember that. The things you remember. Let's come a little bit here and then coming from the nose. I love all them laughy faces. Do you know my job's done already because I've made you all laugh. Let's go around this nose here. Why do I feel like I keep talking posh tonight? What is going on? What is happening? And then that Carol Baskin just come popped in my head then. Killed her husband, whacked him. Fed him to tigers. What's happening? Carol Baskin. Don't know why she just popped in my head. Oh. Okay, moving on to Warm Grey 1. Overlapping. I'll be doing one more layer, I think, of all these colours. And I'm going to add a tiny splash of green, I think. I'm going to test it out first. What I'm definitely going to add. Oh, bear with me. Let me just jump back to Warm Grey 3. I just need to blend this line out a little bit here. Do you know what? I forgot to share to Discord. I don't think, unless it's already been done, but I forgot to do it today. But we're getting that look. I love it. It's like that. She looks amazing. Thanks, Kat. I'm loving this skin. So back to Warm Grey 1 now. Just wanted to do a little bit of blending there. My lines are a little bit harsh. I'm totally winging it. I've literally put the combination together just before I came on. So I'm hoping it's like it is going to work out alright. It's looking good already. And I just feel like I want a bit of green, but I need to just test out what it would look like with a bit of green going on. But I'm keeping my pressure really light for this skin, which is not like me at all. Oh, it's stuck in my head that now. So I'm coming back with Delft Blue. And I'm going to really deepen up just these darker areas here. I'll be dulling it out again with the grey in a second. This is just my second layer of the purple. Or Delft Blue, to be precise. So how many believers of ghostly goings on do I have in chat? I'm nothing against anyone who doesn't either, so they'll just put that out there. Icy blue, oh yeah, a bit like the White Walkers in Game of Thrones. That is such a cool idea. I don't know if I've got such a light blue in the polychromos. I'll have to have a look. Me! We've been at some great locations as well these last couple of weeks, that we've had some really good activity. So our ghost hunts have been really successful, because they're not, as we said, they're not puppets, and you know, we don't want them like puppets on a string and to play when we want them to, but we've had some good activity these last couple of weeks on events, so I'm happy with that. I don't believe in ghosts. I think spirits move on to animals. Oh, what a nice way to think. I do believe in things like that. I do think we move on to be something else, and remnants of us. Someone once said to me, imagine like an orange peel. You've peeled your orange, that's your life, and a segment stays behind, and that's what comes back and things like that over the term. But then the rest of them segments move on to another plane of life, and whether that be what people call reincarnation and stuff, each segment moves on, and then when you've reincarnated into that life, whether you come back as an animal, anything like that, another segment gets left with that life and it moves on. I think that's a really good way of thinking about it. That's what I believe anyway, when it comes down to it, because I always used to say I've got a very scientific mind, and I used to think, hold on a minute, if they move on, how can you have messages from mediums and things like that if they move on? So that's the way I thought of it, like just like a segment, and someone affirmed the same thoughts as me, and I was like, oh, the orange segment is like a really good way of describing it. So yeah, I've had many personal encounters not to believe. Della, hello, how's you and them kitties? So that purple's really darkened up now. That's kind of as dark as that purple is gonna go. A Delft Blue. Before I get shouted at for not telling what colour I'm using. So yeah, this is why this is my favourite time of year. And the girls come out to play, even though they come out to play all year long for us. So I'm being very lightly with this Delft Blue. I'm not pressing on hard at all. So the last thing I want is it to just become completely purple, because that's not my aim. It's an undertone to the grey. But I'm loving the skin now. It's looking perfecto. I just want to add a little bit here of Delft Blue before I go back to. And then I'm going to try just a tinge of green, which I'll be using at the very end, I think. Did anyone see Midnight Mass on Netflix? Crazy. I didn't. What's it about, Barbara? If anyone's got any recommendations, because I normally sit and laugh my head off at horror films. I can't see past the special effects, which spoils it in a way, because I absolutely really love horror. I want to go and watch one that'll really make me scared. Like, really want to pick the pillar up and be scared. So back to our warm grey 5, and we're going to go back over that again. Sorry, it's a long process, but when it comes to skin, it kind of is undoubtedly a long process. Like off camera, when I do skin sometimes, when I just colour for myself, I do layer after layer after layer, and it takes me hours. It takes me hours to do hair, hours and hours and hours on end. You can't even explain it. Oh, I'm going to have to go look it up. Is it scary? Is it going to scare me? Hi, Danielle. How are you? Is it like, does it look really scary? I know, sir. It's so frustrating. I just want to be scared. But I don't know if it's because obviously I'm part of a ghost hunting team with kind of a bit of reality going on. And then you just know it's special effects, and because I've done special effects makeup, I'm like, I can't see past that. I don't know what it is. It's really annoying, but that's how it is with me. And pressed on a little bit too hard here. Don't worry, I'm going to sort it out. I'm going to get my blender on it in a minute. So I'm losing that band a bit that Jasmine gets. I'm just going to bring that back a little bit. It just was fading out a little bit too much there. And go back and forth. So I hope this combo comes in useful for people for Halloween, and I'll try and think of other Halloween combinations that I can bring to you all over the next couple of weeks. Might do some good pumpkin tutorials and stuff as well, because there's not just orange pumpkins. I think I did one in this page which I really like. Where did I do the different coloured pumpkins? I did this page because it's in here. Is it on this side? Where is it? It was the Fairies in Fall Colourathon page. Oh, I loved it when I did that one. For my Harlequin. Hi, Katrina! The eyes are gorgeous, aren't they, Barbara? I just started watching Ghost on CBS. It's a comedy and I love it. Yeah, absolutely loved The Invisible Man. That was really, that made me jump because he was invisible and you didn't know when he would come in apart from seeing his face. They freaked me out more than horror. Stuff like that. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I did. I did the different coloured pumpkins, so I'm going to bring some of them. Sad shoe. Hey, Mitchell, your son is screaming at me upstairs. Help. Is that meant for me or is that meant for someone in chat? I have no idea. Who's Mitchell? Who is Mitchell? Okay. So, still working with Warm Grey 5. Oh, thanks Lulu. Looking spooktacular. That's me. I'm actually quite chuffed because it's actually working really, really well. And if I wanted this kind of wing it, it's actually working out really well and how I want it to. But I'm going to add some green in, I think. Going back down here. Kind of want that realistic, sounds awful to say, but deathly skin, and I think I'm creating it. It's a very good movie, in it, Danielle. It was like I was on edge of my seat, and my husband went to me. Michelle, I've never seen you on the edge of the couch like that in ages, and I was like, come on! At the end, I was proper like, oh my god! It was such an amazing film. I love it when it captures you like that, and you're in the movie with them, and you're like, oh, come on, come on! That's how I was on edge of my seat, and my husband couldn't stop laughing at me. He's like, Shell, honestly, it's like you're there. And I went, I know, because that's what I feel like. I'm there. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to give away the film or anything to anyone who may not have seen it. But it's a fantastic film. Okay, next, moving up back onto Warm Grey 3. And then I'm going to get my Caran d'Ache blender out and blend this so it looks flawless. And then I'm going to move on to her eyes. Was you doing the same thing, Danielle? It was like, come on! It's such a good film. Can't decide whether I want to add just a tinge of green or not. It's really making me think, do I want to do it or do I not? I just need to build up the side of her nose a little bit here. Or yeah, sad shoe, whomever you're called. If my son is bullying you on the online, tell him yourself. My colouring channel is not here for me to go and tell my son to stop bullying you. Unfortunately. My husband scares me one time a few weeks after we met, and I'm so jumpy I punched him and broke his nose. Nina! Oh no! It's not funny, but that made me laugh. something I would do. Tickle with that. Hi Amber, welcome. Not lastly, warm grey 1. Blend them in. Oh, just love how this has come out. I know it goes a bit muddy, so I've got to be careful with purple and green. It was quite funny, but I told him right at the beginning he should never scare me. Nope. And I bet he will never scare you again. Hi, Sinette. I bet he'll think twice of doing that. He'll be like, hell no, I'm not scaring my wife. So what I'm going to do here on the lids, I'm just going to come in with a bit of warm grey 5 just in the very corners. On both water lines. And then I'm going to come in with the next one, warm grey 3. And then warm grey 1. Let me sharpen this. I cannot wait to try this skin. I can't wait to see you try it, Barbara. It's so good. So this is ivory. And then I'm just going to put a bit of ivory in the centre. I'm going to run ivory straight up to blend all my colours together. And then I'm going to add, I'm going to do it with my blender, my Caran d'Ache blender in a second as well. Where are you? Here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to come in from the top. Please remember to punch that thumbs up button. Oh, thanks, Kat. Thanks everyone for giving me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I know I've been a bit bad lately and not been uploading like I should have done, but I've had a lot going on in my life, but I promise you it's not always like that. Just a lot of things all happened at once. Being diagnosed with diabetes and having to start injecting myself was not part of my plan. I don't think it was ever part of my plan. Did you all see Mariola Budek has 50% off in her shop? Yes, I think as well, doesn't Dara Colour and Chicks have a discount on her store as well? And she's brought some lovely Halloween images out. So if you do use this combo for your Halloween skins, please tag me in it. Don't forget, if you've got any on Instagram, let me see them. I've got a hashtag out called, that's the same as the colour-thon, which is Festival of Colouring Frights. So please tag me in that if you use this combo. Let me see what you've created with it, what skin you've done. I'd love to see it. So please tag me in using that hashtag and I could see what you've done. We always love to see what people's created from watching the channel and things like that. It makes our days happy. I think I'm not going to add the green because I think it's got enough of what I want it to look like. Kirsty! Hello! From Halloween to Christmas on Amazon. It is. It's lovely, isn't it, Ems? So yeah, any of the streamers that, if you are involved, I will be getting the schedule out to you this weekend, so please don't be panicking. I know it's getting close to the time, but I will be getting it out to you all. There's 25 streamers in the colour-a-thon, so it's taking me a little bit longer to sort everyone out, and time zones are crazy. So now I'm going to do my blending in my, what I call hashtag pattern. So I'm going in a diagonal all the way across. And then I come down on a vertical. And for me, it just helps even that skin out and give it a gorgeous smooth finish. Which way have I done? Diagonally. So I'm going to go this way now. Obviously I'm avoiding the places I've still got to colour. I don't want to flatten the tooth out on the pages I want to go. I've just got to see if I've got kind of like an ice blue that I can do a eyes with. %30 off on colour and ticks, yeah. Has Monya got any discount on? I know Monya brings stuff out for Halloween. I'm not sure if Emily normally brings stuff out for Halloween. So let's have a see in my polys what kind of eye colour we can look at. What if I use my ivory? Light cobalt turquoise. Is that this one? All my polys are all over everywhere because that's cobalt. Which one's this one? Light cobalt turquoise, is that what I'm after? Yes. So I want a little bit of, I've got like an ice green. Use a bit of deep cobalt green as well. Cobalt turquoise. Sorry, I talk to myself a lot, don't I? Deep cobalt green. Deep cobalt green. That does not look the same colour as that. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to find this other colour. It's this one. I want that cobalt green, I don't want that dark one. Sorry, I will catch up chat in a second. I just think I've lost one of my pencils. Why can't I find that colour? I want that colour there, cobalt green 156. Shell, doing the eyes a milky white with some paint would be really effective with that skin. Doing the eyes a milky white with some paint would be really effective. You mean just getting rid of the black lines completely? Hi Zoe, how are you? Oh, my little ball once. Kirsty made me this call in chat. And then I just filled it all in with the names. We've got these kind of colour charts on the Facebook, on my Facebook group, and we've got the other kind where the boxes are all together so you can see the flow of the colours. So kind of like getting rid of... let me have a... Do you mean like this cat? Let me get a picture up. White horror eyes. Do you mean like this cat? Oops. Like blocking it out like that. Yes, I'm going to try that. So I want a little bit of, let me try it with warm grey 3 first. Oh no! Yeah, let's get rid of the greens then. I was going to do them like a really icy bluey colour, but no. So warm, no I don't want warm. Let me change it to cool. Let me change it to cool grey. Cool grey 2. Cool grey 3. Let's try it with these. Okay, so I'm going to go over it. I'm liking 2 minds now. Cold grey 2. Oh no, you're having a bad time. That's not dark enough. So let me just go in with cold grey, which is this one. I have to look which number it is because I'm no good at Roman numerals. Cold grey 4, I think that's better to use that, because if I'm going to put white over it I need it to be dark enough that you can see it. Let's hope this works. Shell, what is the name of your Facebook group? It is Shell Artine Colouring Friends. Let me just get that eye up again because I just want to study it whilst I'm doing this. Okay. And then we're going to use the edge of the eye. as our kind of shadow that we've got going on here. And then there's going to be a shadow here, shadow there. Winter Warm Grey 3. And then Warm Grey 1. So hopefully, I'll just get this in a second. I'm lurking for a bit, need to find some food. No problem. Lurk away, honey. Oh, I've lost my picture. There it is. Okay, so I need to come in with the darkest one, which is Warm Grey 5. Just darken that up there. And then I'm going to have to go over it with the paint. Oh, is there any detail? Thank you, Tammy. No, there's no detail in there. Just where I've done there. Okay, so let me see what I've got, what I can use. Where's my board? Just turn it that way around. I don't know how to pick a pen. Let's see if this will work. You all came with me to Jab 3 on my way to get Jeremy so I can hear you now. She's looking great. I'm just going to get this white out on here. Let's just see if I can milk it out a little bit. So I think I might need to thicken it up a little bit. Oh, loads came out there. That was the eager beaver in me. I'm just going to white it out like that first. You all can't, oh. I'll even it all out in a minute and kind of Thanks for the ideas, ladies. I love it. Okay, so I'll let that dry a second and then I'll pick the thing up. So how much whiter do I need it? This needs to be quite milky here. Need this to be almost white. Where did I put the paint pen? I've just lost my paint pen. What did I do with it? Love it, love it, love it! Woohoo! Love it! I would love it, but I've just lost my actual paint pen, what I've just been using, which is really bizarre. Where did it just go? Okay, that is weird. Did it roll up? Oh, it's here. Hi, Melissa! How are you and that baby doing? How are both of you doing? Is absolutely stunning. As a beautiful baby. Okay, so let's go back in. Let's do the same thing. So we had cold grey 4 in the middle to start off with. Kind of brought some of it round here. Oh, you're getting into a routine. Oh, he's so cute. I love his name and his little cute outfits. I just love baby outfits. Just got to wait to be a grandma now. I won't be having any more kiddie winks anytime soon. I'm coming in with warm grey 3. And then warm grey 1. So along the bottom of here. And then our very darkest warm grey 4 again. A cooing video. They're so cute, aren't the babies? It's when they grow up and develop gobs. Let me just put some back over here. I want to water it down again first. Just leaking this and not actually going down the stem of the pen. What is going on? I'll just dry that off. It's all squirt out everywhere. Hi, Kelly! I didn't even see you pop in there, Kelly. So over the top. So make it milky first. I think I've got like a dodgy acrylic, a dodgy water pen here. Oh, that's just coming everywhere. Whoops. Put some blood veins on her face, neck and eyes. Put some blood veins. Hi, Jamie. No, she's no blood in her skin. Right, I'm gonna come back. I'm back with food before everyone starts talking about cake or something. What food are you back with? So I'm just gonna come in with, let me just double check with the eye. So I'm just gonna lightly I don't want to scrape it off. Maybe I need a waxier pencil for this bit, to be fair, because I don't want it to take off the paint. There's my little thing. Brusher, brusher, brusher. Need to bring these back, these lines here, because they've got a bit out of shape a little bit. I think I might need to use a Prismacolor. Just 1 second, let me get the same kind of colour, just so I can get the 3D-ness. Go back and add a tad bit of grey where the pupil will be. Love this. With shriveled bodies and bulging fins. Let me just bring that one out. I've got a darker grey on the prisms. I just think with the prisms being a waxier one, I might get a bit of it won't scrape as much of the paint off. That's what my plan is. So I'm just going to pop, I'm just sharpen this. So I'm hoping now, because they're a wax pencil. What white are we using on her pupils? I've just used, these are the Charcoaler acrylic paint markers. So any paint marker, and I just watered it down to make it milky, and then I added it, just the raw on the main whites of the eye, and then I'm just using a Prisma, which I think is much better. It's colouring over, which is what I want it to do, without taking the white off. little tiny bit back where the pupil was, just a little tiny bit. What time is it? I'm not jumping over anyone's stream here. I think Tanya's on at 12, isn't she? Which is out of sequence. Just going to add a bit of paint back, just in that bottom bit, just to kind of highlight. And get my little tiny paintbrush. Sure, I've got a little tiny one somewhere. This'll do. Let's just do this eye while that's drying. Just have a play over with this one. Got loads of things in my way now. So just adding a pupil back in just lightly with, I'm using 70% cool grey. Must be more of a eye out on this side than that side. And then with 70% warm grey, we're just putting that line in. I bet this eye's going to end up looking better because the other side I'd used Prisma and I think Polly's on it. I think it's scraped too much of the white off. Hello, Catherine. How are you? And then I just want this to shadow the whole of this bit. Oh, come on, go over the top. I'm still working and I'm only paying a bit of attention. I looked up and saw her eyes and gone, I did a double take. Oh, thank you. Let me just find my black. I can't believe I just went like that and put my Prismacolor in my watercolour paint pen top lid. What an absolute goon I am. Right, so I'm going to use my black now. I'm going to get a nice point on it. I'm just going to move these pencils away because I'm getting bored over with loads of pens. I'm just going to go right in these corners here. turn my book this way a minute. I just want to really get in. These really corner bits here. Help the eye stand out a little bit. The life has definitely come out of her eye. Something missing in it though. Irritated as heck with technology but trying to decompress. Oh no. Right, let me just put this in here. Putting these lines back to a waterline. I just want to try and make them a little bit more realistic looking. I think somewhere along the line. Not liking this eye. Hi Molly. My husband walks in from work. I scream fix this at him and he takes him, manages to even more, fixes it in under 5 minutes. Oh no. So I'm kind of using like a combination now of Prismacolors and polys. Does it look right now? Does that look right? And I'm just going to add a bit more. Where's my white pen? Really lighten that up. under here. Yeah, like that. I think they look good. How am I going to make her lips look dead? I'm going to do it the same way as I did her face. Only, just let me move them prism colours before I get muggled up. So I've added some colours in here now that I don't want. I don't want them colds. So I'm going to do the same. Looking definitely beautiful. I'm going to come in with the Delft Blue. And I'm going to just do the same. But kind of map out with the Delft Blue kind of where I want her blue lips to be. Like, could any of you be an undertaker here? Or the person that kind of helps the, you know, cleans the dead up, if that makes sense. I'm doing the right one here. Long way. Yeah. I mean, good for my son. Fantastic hubby can do that, but piss me off that he can do it so fast. Sometimes it's like I'm the same. My husband, the opposite way around though. Like my husband, he's no good with technology stuff, and I'm the one that comes home, and I'm the one that's ended up fixing stuff. He's like, "How did you do it so quick?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just did it." Oh. I'm really purpling the edges up here because the lips just blend in, don't they, to the skin really, or deceased. You could be a mortician. Yeah, they turn more blue and then like a grey, yeah. That's why I like this Delft Blue, because it's like a blue, but it has that purpley bluey that you get. It's awful talking about. Just bear with me a second. 2 minutes. Sorry, I just had to go and deal with my eldest son. He's got a PS5 and I heard him just welly his gamepad into his desk. So said gamepad is now here. because they're that expensive, he's not treating it like that. So I had to go on adult for a second then. So I'm bringing in warm grey one. I'm going to add a little bit of black. Just kind of the controller's off, I think it's all black. I won't bother me making someone look beautiful for their family and say their goodbyes. No idea what they're all laughing at downstairs. I'm just using the Delft Blue here to just kind of continue that blue on. I think I like her lips like that. Beautiful. I had to prepare quite a lot of people after they died for their family. Oh, did you do that, Nina? Okay, so let's go on to her, I think. Her or the dolly. Maybe we'll go on the doll. Let's have a look what kind of colours the dolls are. Let's use the front page. So let's match up some of these colours. So let's go burnt ochre. And then burnt sienna. Go burnt sienna, and then we'll go burnt sienna. Shell, you were so talented. Oh, thank you. I was a nurse and worked the first few years on a cancer ward. Oh. You're such an amazing person to be able to do that, Nina. I think I'm going to go walnut and then use dark sepia over the top. I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to go dark sepia. Right. Goolicious. Thanks, Em. Goolicious. I like that. So you wanted to create that. You see what's at the top there? I might have to go back with a dark pen and draw that in. Maybe that'll work. I love demonic eyes like that as well. See, there's like a coloured skin. I'm not that far off, am I? Not coloured, like a... Oh, look at it like that though. Should I have not done it like that? I'm like wanting to put a really black pupil in her eye now. Okay. So let's come in with let's give me some. Let's have a bit of dark Naples ochre first. I'm just going to pop that in on the highlight area. And the hand here. The hand here. A little bit on the belly. And continue that on up here. She definitely has that death stare, she does, doesn't she? I might have to work on them eyes a bit more. I'm not 100% happy with the eyes, but I'll work on it a little bit more later. So then the other leg is hidden. I think that's it there. And then we're going to move on with burnt ochre. And I'm going to give the whole rest of the dolly, teddy, voodoo doll, isn't it? Is it a voodoo doll? Yeah, voodoo in blue it says. I think I've covered a lot more than I normally cover in one stream, haven't I? Normally I'm like really... It takes me forever. So let's continue on with burnt ochre. We'll build these colours up. No problem, and get your food. Tea time now nearly, isn't it, in the US? I just love Jasmine's books for Halloween. I need to decide what I'm colouring for the colourathon. I've not even... I need to pick one for Harry Potter and get my post up. My scheduled one on my channel. And I need to pick a colourathon image as well. And it's just like not happening. Thanks, Tammy. I've not had a look what colour the rope yet is. but her hair is purple in her image, so I don't know if I'll be sticking with purple or not, because I've done a skin the way I've done a skin. I cut my finger, I don't know if you can see it there. Oops, I've just drew on the eye. And I'm not too sure, I picked up glass and a piece of shard went straight down my finger. And I don't think there's glass in it, but it keeps smarting so bad. Every time I catch it, it's like... But it's stuck down the side of my finger and I had to pull it out and it knocked me sick. It's like thin, long, and it went right down the side of my nail. And I was like, oh, right, hold on a second here. So this is, it just looked a bit like a tights, you know, with the lines. I was like, what's going on here? I love the slight lift to her lip as well. It has the glow. She looks peed off big time. Yeah, she's doing some voodoo-ish deadly witchcraft, I think. So next up, I'm using burnt sienna. I think the stitching's dark, so I'm not too worried if I go over. I'm sure the stitching is like a dark, yeah it is, it's blue. Oh, so that's where the voodoo blue comes from. Get it? So I want it to kind of fade into the other colours, so I kind of find flicking the darker colours helps give texture. So kind of thinking it of like her, but it's, I know it's not her, but having that same kind of texture to it helps, I think, anyway. I'm going to come back with burnt ochre. Wrap a bandage around it after stream. I know it's just that little bit there. It's like a blood blister that is, I can't get it to focus, but that's the lip and down there's the hole. Raven blue black hair would look lush. I think it's blue, isn't it? On the front. Oh no, it's like a purpley blue. So this Naples yellow, oh stay there. I'm going to bring that and pull it into that burnt ochre now. Flicking in the opposite direction, and then we've got walnut brown. got a feeling he might have plugged his other pad in. You could soak your finger in warm water to soften the skin, and if there is still something stuck in it, it might loosen it. I think I might have to have a look. It doesn't feel like there's anything in it, but it just keeps smarting as though there is something in it. But I don't know if it's just because it's the sensitivity of me, because it's kind of gone down where the wick is of the nail. I don't know if it's more to do with that than something being in it, you know, like the sensitivity, but I don't know, it just feels weird. I'm just going to come at the bottom here. Coming back with burnt sienna. So what's everyone's plans for October? Has anyone got anything going on? I'm going to what's called a Scare Fest. It's meant to be one of the best ones in the northwest, and it's where obviously you've got scare actors on, and there's 5 different mazes that you go in, and then a haunted house, I think it is, where you've got to go in small crammed places. Crammed, that should have said. I'm so excited to go, but I don't know if, again, I don't know if I get scared of the characters, because I know it's special effects. I've sat and put special effects on people before. I might have showed these before. Should I show you some of my special effects? Let's have a look. Let's get muggled up with where your photos are now on Facebook. So on my albums, I think there will be on my makeup artistry. See, I did a take on Elsa. I made my own crown out of you know, a glue gun. Hello, Texas. Here's my special effects. See, isn't it cool? I love it. So good. I absolutely love Halloween and special effects and stuff like that. It's so cool. That was my mermaid skin. What else did I do? Burns. Look at that. Ugh. Scars. I loved special effects, I really did. Here was another one. Oh, it's crazy what you could do. Like handprints and bruises. just love special effects. Oh, that's me. So yes, I love it. I just love special effects, but sometimes I can't see past the special effects. Back to burnt ochre. So yeah, I may have to do something special for Halloween, for the Halloween stream. Do you all have haunted houses where you are this time of year? I mean, on purpose for the fun ones. We don't have many. So I'm just going to come in with sepia now. I'm just going to run sepia in the creases. The edges. I love his special effects. It's cool, isn't it? Back, Della's back. It's yeah, it's my favourite. I just love every bit of it. Honestly, I do. Okay, what's it gonna do now? I'm gonna bring sepia. How awesome would it be to add special effects to a colouring page like 3D? That would be cool. I've done that on the mood boards we used to use for our course that we did. We had to put things actually on the faces on our sheets. So I've got loads like that. Good night, cat. I know, I've got to come off in a second as well. It's getting late, isn't it? Let's forget what time it starts creeping up towards. So this one is walnut. Going into burnt sienna. I love getting my are you back, Mary? Welcome back. I love getting my Black Widows out at Halloween purely because of the names of the pencils. With the like toxic green and is it Fang? Can't remember all the names off my top of my head. Toxic green and Fang, whatever you call it. blood red and all that stuff. Love it. So in with Naples yellow, just for this front bit. Just bringing burnt sienna a bit further in here. A bit of walnut. Hi, Jeremy. Oh, thanks, Mary. I'm going to do the rest of the skin, I think, off camera, because it's only going to be the same again. And the teddy bear, and then Sunday I'm going to do her and her wings, I think. So back with burnt sienna in here. I think I'm going to finish him, the little voodoo doll, and then I'll call it a night, because I think Tonya is on at 12 my time, which is in an hour and 10 minutes. So make sure you are ready for Tonya. Tonya, what are you colouring tonight? Or Mary, what's Tonya colouring? I'm going to pull a bit of that Naples yellow down into the and then just a bit coming off here. Walnut brown. Tanya's doing a second part tonight. She's painting. Can't type. Nice. What have you got a painting? Is she decorating or painting like some artwork? Back to burnt sienna. And then sepia. My daughter's friend showed me some of her art. She's only 12, and my gosh, she'd drawn Boy George, she'd drawn Freddy, she'd drawn all kinds of horror characters, and everything was freehand, and it was absolutely stunning what she did. I couldn't get over how good her art was. Like, she'd give some of the best artists that I colour on it to a run for the money. That was absolutely outstanding how good she was for her age. I wished I could show you all, but obviously it's not my work, and but I've encouraged her to definitely get her stuff on Etsy at her age and really, really, you know, excel at her art and stuff. But she said her art teacher never used to like her doing her own work, and honestly the quality of the freehand, she didn't need to use a grid or anything to draw the proportionment of the face. I was blown away. Just continuing on the witch. Love your colour choices. Oh, thank you. The light's just casting a bit too much light on that. I'm having to tilt it up. If I look what it looks like on the screen, it just doesn't look right. I'm going to come in with burnt sienna, the body here. I do have some good news for everyone though. After waiting since losing the last house in May, we've now just had our offer accepted on another house. Woohoo! So we'll be certainly be moving hopefully this time, and hoping the survey doesn't come back with craziness on it like the last one. But I'm so made up, I can't wait. Absolutely, this house is far better than the other house I was originally buying as well, so I'm quite chuffed. You're just getting home and getting settled. No worries, Ashley. I'm just going to finish him off and then I'm done, I think. Because I've got to be mindful of time because my husband's at work in the morning, so he'll need to be getting to bed. Woohoo! I'm trying to not get too excited. Obviously, it's a long road ahead, isn't it? Yet surveys and searches and everything else. The house has got to come back at what we've offered for it, or else the mortgage company won't give me my mortgage. So I need to. Hopefully, that comes in at the value that we've offered. If not, obviously, we've got some negotiation to do with the seller. So yeah, there's lots of hurdles and lots of bumps, so I'm not going to get too excited because anything can happen. We got to this stage in the other house and that went tits up with the survey, so I'm not going to get too excited because I know if I get too excited I'll just come down with a bang if anything goes wrong, and I don't want that. So I'm still using the same combos I've used all the way around so far of the doll, the Voodoo doll. No worries. How are you, Kim? I didn't notice you bob in there. Not seen you for a while. Hopefully you're well. How's the watercolour? Is it watercolour that you've been doing? Or is it a different Kim? I'm getting you muggled up, maybe. Or is it marker works? I can't remember now. You'll have to remind me. Burnt sienna. Do you know, I've just realised I've not done the top of that that hand. Just got a thing for flicking me. I don't think I can colour anything without flicking. You're doing watercolour. Oh, bye Sonetti, thank you for coming. I'm just going to come downwards with that Naples yellow. And a bit of that coming out onto here. And then I'm just going to turn it this way because I need it where I can just make my flicks right. So yeah, long road, but hopefully by January, February we'll be in our new house. That'll be all ours. That's what I can't wait for. Still playing with my markers too. I usually miss your stream, so I was happy to finally catch one. Oh, that's lovely. I'm glad you caught it. So back in with walnut brown. Let's bring back some of that burnt sienna. So yeah, I tend to be one of them people that get dead excited dead quick. And my mortgage advisor said to me last time, don't get too excited. And then next minute, boom, come down with a bang with a nasty survey. So I've learned massively from that. Massively. Thank you, Mona. Now with sepia. Keep going out of the lines there. It's bad. I can turn it back around now. So I'm just going to come on to the top. Like a wooden, it's like a wooden doll this by the looks of it, isn't it, I think. And then walnut. Burnt sienna. And then burnt ochre. Should know these off by heart now, to be quite fair. He's nearly done. He's nearly come to life. I'm always amazed at how different buying a house is on the other parts of the world. Is it dead different? Tell me what you guys have to do when you buy a house over there. Ours is like massively complicated. It's all we have to go to the land registry searches. You have to search for mines. You have to search for who owns it, if it's a leasehold, if it's a freehold, and if it is a leasehold, is the original landowner still alive, all that stuff. It just takes 20 to 24 weeks, I've been told. I was like, nice. It's just going to take forever. Have to get solicitors involved, pay solicitors' fees. Walnut brown. Did I say thank you to Mona? I'm not too sure now. My brain's slowing down because it's getting 11 o'clock at night. I just want to finish him. He just needs his blue straps on. Back to walnut brown. Oops. Nope, that was walnut brown. I've just really messed that up. I'll sort that out in a minute, don't worry. Yeah, my brain's getting a bit tired now. To walnut brown now, because I've just gone too far over with that. Burnt sea, what is this one? Burnt sienna. Burnt ochre. He's looking good. Here you don't really have to make offers. Most of the time it's the first one who wants it gets it, and when the bank approves the loan the turnaround is quite fast. First offer is final, 28-day sale contract. Wow! Why does England have to take so long at everything it does? So frustrating. Right, so it's strappings are blue. So let me just get a blue out. I don't think I want. Do I want indent or blue? Possibly. Let me just do a double checker. It's blue for a commit to using it. Yeah. So we're going to start off with Indenthrone Blue. I've got this side, which is our darkest one. Yeah, I wished ours was like that. It's just crazy the way it works here in the UK. Sorry, that was just phthalo blue, and this is light phthalo blue. Yeah, it's a 24-week turnaround, so if everything's alright it should be like January, February, which is a long time. It just depends how quick the solicitors move the butts in the searches and stuff. So what niceties has everyone bought for Halloween? Has anyone come across any new books that's interesting? We require survey, appraisal, mortgage underwriting, property inspection, etc. That's after we do house viewings, put on offers, negotiable if not accepted, and then sign a sales contract. So Marilyn, you're very similar to us. Jamie, pre-approved for loan, find house, price range, inspections if problems are found, repairs by current owner, closing, and current owner has 30 days to vacate. Oh, how crazy. Oh, it's different everywhere. So like if I was in America now, I'd be like moving in it next couple of weeks. Crazy. It'll be nice though that I can have my last Christmas here though, because this has been our home for 7 years. So it'll be nice to have our last Christmas here and then kind of enjoy our new home. I know I've got 2 legs to do, but I just wanted to kind of move on to his, I think where the blue, Voodoo in blue comes from. Houses take at least 6 months there. Wow. It depends on the state. That's just crazy how mad it is. How different. Everything. I've never put so much law of attraction in place for an house in all my life. I was sat and I talked to that house every day in its picture, and I'm like, I will be living in here, and I was imagining everything, like where I put everything, who'd be in what room and where, and honestly, you'd laugh at the stuff I've done, and I just think it could have been that I was getting that house anyway, but I honestly do believe I put so much effort into wishing myself. I even broke a, oh, I don't know if I should tell you that. Wait, I'll not say that just in case it doesn't come true. So just recap: Indenthrone blue, phthalo blue, and then light phthalo blue. I'm just leaving a little cast of the white page just in the centre, just to give it that bit of a natural highlight without using a white highlighter. I love doing the tights in this book. Tights are my favourite in this. So, just try and straighten up some of these here and get it to look a little bit brighter. I'm back. You're back. 4 to 6 months here as well from acceptance, offer to final transfer. So yeah, probably around the same thing. Despite everything I had to do in Florida, we can choose 30 to 60 days if all goes well. Wow. That is so good. and just get a bit of black going on these eyebrows. I was thinking about this paper, but I was thinking about, I don't think it takes Prismacolor well. Oh, does it not? Oh, it's not good, is it? I don't think I've tried Prismacolors on this yet. Apart from what I did on the eyes then. I think I've just totally missed a colour out. I have. I just add this colour in, which is burnt ochre. I should have done this one first. So some places, not in my experience, maybe oil based is better. I'll have to try a page of Prisma on it. I know I've used my Pro colours in these books. They're amazing. The Derwents are amazing in this book. I've used that. Trying to think what else I've used in this book. I've used Pro Colour, I've used Artist and Colour Soft in this book. But not this particular book, in the other one. And I think, if I remember rightly, the other one was Black Widows, I think, if I remember rightly, the Halloween one. So walnut brown. I would think Prisma would work fine. Prismas usually work in just about anything, yeah. I've used Prismas in Jasmine's books, had no issues. Oh, thanks, Nana. I'm going to call it a night in a minute. I just want to finish the doll, and then I'm going to finish the skin just around. She's only got her arms and a tiny little bit of neck, and the rest is her, I think. So we'll do her, her wings and her tights on Sunday, depending on how far we get. Yeah, it is thick paper. It could be personal preference, yeah. It just could be the way you use your pencils. Because there's some, like loads of people, you like the Symphony of Cute Animals book. I cannot even colour. I mean, I did alright with the birds I did in there, but the paper was so weird to me. But yet, loads of people love the paper in it, where I just don't get on with it very well. If that's the right word to use. Dark sepia is what I've just used there. I'm just going to kind of bring it round here a little bit, and then walnut. Oops, I'm going quite quickly now. Burnt sienna. into burnt ochre. Just finishes it off into that Naples yellow nicely. And then I'm going to come in with burnt sienna. Hi Shannon. Oh, thank you Shannon. Coming out of lurk mode. We're all lurker-durkers lately. Just life gets busy, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know what it's like for you lot, but I just don't know where this year's gone. Like, I can't believe it's November. It's absolutely crazy. Walnut brown. Wasn't a failure, I just didn't like how the prisma laid down on the paper. It sounds like it's my individual experience. I've done all the pics in here. No, books that look good. Yeah, she did, yeah. Her paintings are absolutely out of this world. Beautiful. Cat or colours, Jasmine's page is really amazing as well. And then dark sepia, and then I'm gonna call him a night, I think. If people do want me to colour the skin on video, the rest of the skin on video, please write in the comments after the live stream's finished, in the actual comments box. And if I get enough people wanting to see the rest of the skin coloured on her body, then I will record it. But it'll just be more of what I've done up there, basically. So that's him, their little wooden voodoo dolly done. She's looking very deathly there. So yeah, I think picking up a good little replica of him there. So these images started out as paintings, yes, then she turned her paintings into drawings. I'm not sure with no, because I think she drew first and she paints hers rather than colours them with pencil. So they've always started out as drawings and then she paints them, but she's got a whole load of things. So yeah, so Sunday night, her wings and tights, hopefully, and then I've no idea what I'm going to do in the background. Probably just, I don't know, it might just grey it out. So please join Tonya. Tonya is on in around 40 minutes. So please go along and watch part 2 of Tonya's witch. Is that the pink witch? Alright, am I behind? So part 2 for that with Tonya, 40 minutes. And I will see you there at some point tonight when I've gone and got my kids in bed and sorted out. Oh, thank you. Thank you everyone. So yeah, I will see you all soon. Have a lovely weekend if I don't see you before, and I will be back Tuesday morning finishing this. Like I said, if you want me to do the rest of the skin on video, please pop it in the actual comments box. If I get enough, I will record it. But yeah, her skin looks amazing. Love it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.